Hello everybody, my name is ECR Gator and welcome back to Tier List Tuesday! Today's tier list is a continuation of last week's, the Middle Evolution of Pokemon starters. These are the transitional stage between the cute little guys that are super cool and then the really cool final evolutions. Now, Middle Evolution Starter Pokemon sometimes get a little bit of a bad rep, and sometimes rightfully so, some of them struggle, but there's a lot of potential. And, well, I say potential, there's a lot of really good Middle Evolution Starter Pokemon. And that's why I'm here to put them in my own little personal tier list. If you end up agreeing with some of the opinions that I share, feel free to tell me down below in the comments. Do you like what my tier list has? Do you like my takes? Do you think my tier list is absolute garbage and should be burned? Just let me know. I might read them. Maybe. I don't know. But with that being said, if you end up enjoying today's video, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, helps the channel out, and yeah, let's get right into it. It's basically the same tiers as last week, except I changed chill with friend, because I like using the word friend a little bit more, and then we added an extra tier for a certain Pokemon we'll talk about later on. Oof. But let's start it off with the Kanto region, and we're starting off with, I think, 3 straight bangers between Ivysaur, Charmeleon, and Wartortle. I think all 3 of them have amazing designs. All 3 of them are a lot of fun to use. Ivysaur's great. You get to use Ivysaur in Smash. Love it. Great to use in a playthrough. One of the best Middle Evolution Pokemon. Starter Pokemon you can use. Same goes for Charmeleon. I really like the design on Charmeleon. I think I like using the other 2 in-game more than Charmeleon, but I like Charmeleon's design the most. And then there's Wartortle. Wartortle's cool. I don't really have much to say about Wartortle, but besides the fact that he's got that dog mentality. All 3 of them got that dog mentality. The Kanto region, I think, did a fantastic job with Middle Evolution Starter Pokemon. I think all 3 of them are amazing. And to be honest, it might just be the best region, objectively, subjectively, because obviously I'm speaking my own opinions here. But when I look at it objectively, I think these 3 might be the best, Middle Evolution Starter Pokemon of the entire pack. Up next, the Johto region. And I think we're starting off with an elite Middle Evolution Starter Pokemon with Bayleaf. I really like Bayleaf. Bayleaf has, I think, one of the best designs in Pokemon. Bayleaf is super cool. Love the design. I don't mind using Bayleaf. To be honest, I actually prefer using the other 3 that I've already had listed here more than I like using Bayleaf, because Bayleaf struggles in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and the move list isn't really the greatest. But I really like Bayleaf. The design really wins it over for me. Bayleaf in anime was a lot of fun. I think Bayleaf is amazing. I think it's elite. Up next is a friend. Quilava is our first friend of the day. I like Quilava. I don't like Quilava as much as these dogs here, but Quilava's cool. I definitely like Quilava a lot more than other Middle Evolution Starter Pokemon, and I think it's cool design. I don't mind Quilava, but I also probably my least favorite of the 3 in Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion, but it's still pretty strong. Up next, Croconaw. For me, it's fine. I feel like I want to put it in the friend list, but it's just not there. I like Quilava more than I like Croconaw, and I think Quilava's a tier above Croconaw. And Croconaw's fine. He could be a friend. I might move him up later in the list, we'll see. But the one thing that I do like about Croconaw, he evolves at level 30. That's pretty dope. Besides that, he's okay to use. I don't mind Croconaw. I don't really hate it either. It's not really offensive to me. It's cool. It's fine. Johto region, for their Middle Evolutions, they're pretty solid. I like the Middle Evolutions of the Johto starter Pokemon. Up next, the Hoenn region, and we're kicking it off with another elite, probably the best Middle Evolution of all starter Pokemon, Grovyle. Grovyle is so cool. Design, so cool, so sleek, so clean. Grovyle in Mystery Dungeon, GOAT character. Grovyle in the anime, one of Ash's GOAT Pokemon. Grovyle is super cool. I really like Grovyle. And not to mention, it's actually, I think it's fun to use in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Up next, Combuskin. It's fine. I don't really hate Combuskin. I also don't really like it. The design's a little questionable to me. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. If you know what I mean. But it's fine. I don't really have much to say about Combuskin. Marshtomp's fine too. Like, I want Marshtomp to be a friend, and like, Marshtomp is a friend, but at the same time, like, just something about Marshtomp. I like derpy Pokemon, but there's just something about his derp that's just not quite working for me, if you know what I mean. And I think the reason why I say that is because I like the sprite version of him in Ruby Sapphire Emerald. I did not like the 3D version of him in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and that kind of sours Marshtomp a little bit in my mind. He's okay. He actually carries for the Watson fight. I do like Marshtomp for that reason. And honestly, you know what? He goes up to the friend list, I think. Just for that reason. He's fun to use in the game. I think, funny enough, I think I like using him. Not as much as Grovyle, but close to Grovyle, like in-game. Like, he's good. He's kind of good. Hoenn region, pretty solid. Pretty solid across the board for Middle Evolution Pokemon, I gotta say. They're definitely not better than Kanto, in my opinion. But I think they're close with Johto. Honestly, they might be on the same level with Johto. I mean, according to the tier list, they kind of are. So, up next, the Sinnoh region. We're kicking it off with another friend. I like Grotle. Grotle's probably more for nostalgic reasons, but he's a cool little friend. Like, I just look at him and I'm like, yeah, that's a friend. I'd like to have a Grotle as a Pokemon. It's fine to use. It's not like the greatest to use, but like, Grotle's he's just cool. He's chill. He's a friend. I like Grotle. Another elite Middle Evolution Pokemon in Monferno. Monferno is a dog, but like, not only is he a dog, he's elite. Monferno's got, I think, might be my favorite of the three between Chimchar, Monferno, and Infernape, which is kind of crazy. But I really like Monferno. I love the design of Monferno. Monferno gets Mach Punch. Oh, it's so nice to use Mach Punch in the game. Flame Wheel's really fun to use. Monferno's just fun to use, especially in Diamond and Pearl when you need fire types. And he delivers. He delivers on every asset on the court. He's that good point guard that dishes up everything for the team, but he can hit a three like Steph, if you know what I'm saying. Monferno's great. Plus, I think his evolutionary line is based off of Goku from Dragon Ball. And I mean, if you're based off of Goku, you're kind of goated. Like, even though Goku's he's probably not even in like top 5, top 10 favorite characters in Dragon Ball. I'm not really the biggest Goku guy, but I still like Goku. Ultra Instinct Goku's are super cool, but like Monferno, I think he's cooler than Goku. Not as cool as Ultra Instinct, but he's still cool. I love Monferno. Primplop's a friend. I like Primplop. He's pretty cool. I like him more than I like Crocodile and Combuskin, so that's why he gets on the friend list. But I like Primplop. Primplop's cool. Like, I don't really have much to say about Primplop. He's a little fancy, but I like his fanciness, you know? I like it. The Sinnoh region for Middle Evolution starters, they're pretty solid. I still don't think they're as good as Kanto, but I really like them. I think they might be my second favorite of the bunch. Up next, Unova region, and we're starting off with It's Fine. Servine's, I mean, I don't really dislike it, but I also don't hate it. Oh, also, let me switch these up. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It doesn't, like, overly impress me, but also doesn't under-impress me. It's fine. There's not really much to say about it. Pignite, though. Pignite tried. Like, I'm not a big Pignite fan. I like Tepig a lot more than I like Pignite. I like Emboar, not a lot more than Pignite, but, like, I like Emboar more. Pignite tried. Like, Pignite's not as cool as the three above, but he's not, like, the worst. He's close, but he's not the worst, you know? He tried. Pignite tried. I just don't like the design. I'm really not a big design fan for Pignite. Dewott, though. Dewott is elite. I love Dewott. Dewott, super cool design. I love using Dewott in Pokemon Black and White, Black and White 2. I'm razor shelling the heck out of everybody. It is just, Dewott's great. Dewott's amazing. Clean, slick design. Love Dewott. Univille region, probably out of the first 5, bottom when it comes to all, like, me objectively looking at the Middle Evolutions, all 3 of them. Duat carries. Up next, Kalos region, you already know where this guy's going. He got his own tier. That's how much disdain I have for him. Quilladin is a no. Oh my lord, no. I do not like Quilladin. I'm sorry, Quilladin. I'm sure there are some redeeming qualities to you, but I just cannot see them. I'm sure there are people out there who like Quilladin, and if you like Quilladin, that's okay. I respect that. I respect you for liking Quilladin. I don't. I am not a Quilladin fan. Quilladin is just... oh, he's one of the worst designed Pokemon, I think, in the entire franchise. I cannot like this guy. Every fiber of my being dislikes him. In fact, it might even hate him. And I don't like using the word hate. But man, I do not like Quilladin. I would not invite this man to the family barbecue. But he's just, nope, we're not doing it. I'm sorry, Quilladin. You got your own tier list. That's how much I dislike you. I feel bad. I mean, I feel bad for going in on the man like that, but like, I have to. I gotta share my feelings sometimes. Braixen, on the other hand, it's fine. I like Braixen a little bit more than I like Servine. Not as much as Combustion, but Braixen's fine. I don't really have much to say about Braixen. It's just, it's fine to me. Frogadier, though. Frogadier's got that dog mentality. I like Frogadier. Frogadier's cool. Again, I don't really have much to say about Frogadier either, but besides the fact that it's just cool design. I liked using it in X and Y. It's just, it's cool. He's got that dog mentality. I like Frogadier more than I like the ones below him. So, I wish this music started playing like 2 minutes earlier when I was talking about Quilladin. But it's okay, because we got some rough ones coming up next, too. Kalos region, for me, bottom of all. I think it probably is bottom of all of the Middle Evolutions when you're looking at all 3 of them. Frogadier carries, obviously, but man, Quilladin. Ooh, that's rough. Quilladin is so rough. I will say, we might have a contender, though, with this next region, in the Alola region, because Dartrix, now, I'm sorry, but I do not like Dartrix. Dartrix is rough, man. But that's okay. Dartrix can be rough, because sometimes you start off well. Sometimes you're like a Rowlet. You start off great in life. But then you hit those teenage years, and things get tough. They get really rough. And that's what Dartrix is. He's hitting a tough period in time. He's struggling. He's trying so hard. But that's the thing. He kept going. He kept grinding. He struggled so much through blood, sweat, and tears, but he got there. He realized his potential, and he became a champion. He became a champion when he became a Decidueye. But for now, like, I have to put him in the I'm sorry bud tier, because I do not. Me and Dartrix don't mix, and that's okay. That's okay. We don't have to mix, because we could see past our differences, and we can get through to bigger and better things when he becomes a Decidueye. Because man, he struggles, but that's okay. Sometimes in life you have your ups and downs, and he is the down. But he gets right back up. He never quit. He just kept going. And I respect Dartrix for that. I have to put him in the I'm sorry bud because that's just how I feel. But at the same time, I respect the heck out of Dartrix. Torracat, though. Torracat's a dog. Torracat is a straight dog. I like Torracat a lot. Torracat's a really cool design. Fun to use. I like using my Torracat in Sun. Or in Pokemon Moon, actually. Torracat, super cool. I don't really have much to say about Torracat besides great Pokemon. Brionne. Oof. I'm sorry, bud. You don't even get, like, Dartrix treatment. Like, Brionne, man. I think that's his name. I actually don't remember his name. I want to say it's Brionne. I wanted to like Popplio. Popplio tried. Nothing in me likes Brionne. Not as much as Quilladin. Quilladin deserves its own tier list for how much I dislike that. But Brionne, I don't like it. I really don't. It does not mix well with me, to be honest. I mean, there's not really much I can say else besides it just didn't work. I'm sorry. But, yeah, the Alola region, Middle Evolution, they struggle. Like, Torracat hard carries. To be honest, I think they might be worse than Kalos. Kalos gets dragged down because of Paladin, but even then, I still think Kalos might have like a tiny edge on the Alolan region when it comes to the middle starter evolution Pokemon. But up next, the Galar region, and I think we're starting off with a friend. I like Thwackey. Again, like I said, my favorite animal is the monkey. Thwacky's pretty funky. Not my favorite of the three of Grookey, Rillaboom, and Thwackey, but Thwacky's a friend. I like Thwackey more than I like those below me. So, I mean, there's not really much I can say besides he's just cool. I like him. Raboot, though. Raboot got that dog. I like Raboot. Raboot has a very cool design. He was fun to use. He wasn't, like, the best, but he also wasn't the worst, but I really like his design. I think he's my favorite out of the three, between Cinderace, Scorbunny, and Raboot. Raboot's cool. I really like his design. His design kind of carries, but that's okay, because I like him. Drizzle, though. Drizzle tried. I tried to like Drizzle, but I can't. It's just, like, I feel bad for Sabo, because he was a I'm sorry bud. Drizzle's not that much better. Like, I'm not a big, oh man, I feel bad. Am I talking myself into I'm sorry bud again? Oh, are you on the level of Pignite? Like, that's like a sad thing to say. Are you like on Pignite's level? Because I don't think you are. Oh, I don't think you are. Oh, I'm sorry, but I think I like Pignite more. I think Pignite's a whole tier above. I'm not a big Drizzle fan. Like, I feel bad because I just don't really like Drizzle that much. And, like, I tried to, but I'm sorry, bud. It's just not working. It's just not working for me. I do like you more than Darcher from Brianna, as we'll say. Not a lot more. Not a lot more. It's close, but yeah, Galar region, they struggle too. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Drizzle brings down the bunch because we got a dog and we got a friend. So better than Kalos, better than Alola. I think they're pretty close to Unova. I'd still probably take Unovas over Galar, but yeah, it's fine. They're fine. The Paldea region, our last region, and we're starting off with another dog in Florigato. Well, I say dog, it's a cat. Funny enough, we got two cats in the dog tier list. Florgato's a dog. Florgato's got that dog mentality. I like Florgato. Clean design. I like the design a lot. It was fun for me to use, and currently, still through my playthrough of Pokemon Violet, I like Florgato. Great Pokemon. Not really much else I can say. Crocolore? Is that his name? I should know. I used him. I don't like him. He tried. Like, he's just above Drizzle for me, but, like, not by a lot. Like, I think I like Pignite more than Crocolore. I'm not a big Crocolore fan. Yeah, I mean, Fuecoco, like, they're similar. Like, neither one of them have a thought going on inside the head, but it's just, Fuecoco has my heart. Like, he's adorable. This thing. He's derpy, but in the wrong ways, if you know what I mean. I feel bad for saying that, because I feel wrong for saying that. But, like, I prefer the others more than him. He's almost on the same level as Pignite. I like Pignite a little bit more, but he just doesn't do it for me. And we're ending off with Quaxwell. I think that's his name. I've never used him, but I like the design a lot. I really like Quaxwell's design. I think that's his name. He's a little arrogant, a little cocky, a little pompous, but I can look past that because I think he's a friend. I really do think he's a friend. I don't know how he plays in a Pokemon game. I feel like I'd enjoy using him, to be honest. He looks like a Pokemon I'd like to use. Quaxwell, he could be a dog. He has that dog potential. Because I'll probably have to update this list like 5 years from now when we get the new generation. But I like him. Like, cool looking design, and I think if I ever used one, I think I'd enjoy it. But yeah, I think that's it for today's list. Oh, actually, let's get the rundown of Paldea. Middle Evolutions of Paldea, pretty solid. Definitely not the worst. Definitely not the best. I think they are middle of the pack. Like, they are there with Unova as, like, probably the two middle ones. Like, I think, in my opinion, I think the best, if I try to look at it from my own viewpoint, objectively, subjectively, because it's still what I prefer the most. I think out of just you looking at all three of them together, I still think Kanto has the strongest. I mean, they started really good with Kanto. I think Alola is the worst, even though Quilladin really makes me want to make Kalos the worst, but I think Alola has the worst. And I think Unova and Alola, not Alola, Paldea are like right in the middle. Like they're the divider between they're not above average, but they're not below average. I think they are literally the definition of average. Whereas like Sinnoh above average, Hoenn above average, Johto above average. I mean Alola and Kalos are like significantly below average. Galar a little below average, I think. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. If you ended up enjoying this tier list, please tell me down below. Do you agree with my takes? Do you think this is a terrible list? Let me know. If you did enjoy today's video, please feel free to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. I don't mind. But yeah, my name is ECR Gator, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.